Okay, folks, welcome back to our monthly project. As I said before, this month's project is an edge lit LED sign that you could make for a child's nightlight, a name plaque for a desk, a business sign. There's many things you can do with this. So the first thing that we're going to machine out is the base, and the base is made out of a piece of 1/4 inch hardwood. It's 8 inches wide and 12 inches long. We'll get a 8-inch box out of this, and that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to cut this 1/4 inch so we can make a box out of it. So the two bits that we're going to use for this project is an 1/8 inch bit, and that'll be for cutting out the profile, and a 90-degree 1/2 inch V bit, and that's for cutting the V grooves so we can fold our box together. So let's get on with the program. The first thing we have to do, I've already loaded my piece of hardwood in. It happens to be walnut. And I've also loaded my 1/2 inch 90-degree V bit. Now what we have to do is we have to set the Z height. And as we have done many times before, we're going to use the touch plate to do this. So here we go. So the first thing that we got to do is obviously put the touch plate in. Put the touch plate on this particular project. We are indexing our 00Z, or 0X and 0Y is in the center of the project, and our Z height is going to be set from our touch plate. So to bring it down, touch plate, say OK, make sure we have a good electrical connection, say OK. Our Z is set. Say OK, remove your plate, and now we're ready to run the program. Okay, let's go to USB. And we have an 8-inch 150 box. And we are going to do the V groove. We'll go down to make sure everything's set correctly. 90-degree 1/2 inch bit. Say next. Start it up. Start our dust collection. Okay, I have the 1/8 inch upcut bit loaded in, and now we're going to set our Z height. We'll bring it down a little bit. And hit plate. Say OK. Touch to make sure we got a good connection. Say OK. Remove our device, which is our touch plate, and we're ready to come over to USB, and what we're looking at is the 150 sides all. Make sure this is what we want. It does several things because they're all 1/8 inch bit operations, it starts. Okay, we're now set up to run the acrylic. One of the things you got to really remember about acrylic is, first of all, you got to have really sharp bits. I have found that these multiple flute, 3-flute V-bits seem to work the best. You got to go pretty slow. I go around 6,000 to 7,000 RPM, and your feed has to be pretty slow. I go around 30 to 60 per minute, or feet per minute per second. I'm sorry. So everything has to really be slowed down compared to wood, because what we're trying to do is keep the heat down. If you want, you can blow some air on it. That helps somewhat, but I have found that if I really slow it down, I use good sharp carbide 3-flute V-bits and slow my feed rates down. That seems to do the best. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's get our Z set, and then we'll continue on with the program itself. So let's get her up. Go to plate. Say OK. Got a good contact. Say OK. Our Z height is set. Say OK. Go to USB. We want to do the quick engrave. It's in the center. These are the files that we're going to be running. Go ahead and start. That's what it looks like. That's the finished acrylic.